fighters out of Rigoro, most notably Mike Frezza.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Mike's a beast.
A lot of tough up-and-coming talent coming from Rigoro's gym and their head trainer, Ricky.
Absolutely. Ricky's incredible.
This fight is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. The referee in charge of the action, J.P. Zuniga. First, introducing and fighting out of the blue corner, he stands at 5'9" tall, weighing in at 158 pounds, under the Fight Lab, Jerome Huger. And his opponent, standing and fighting out of the red corner, he stands at 6'2" tall, weighing in at 158.2 pounds, under Rigoro Gym, Jason Valenzuale.
All right, Jason Valenzuale and Jerome Huger about to kick this night of fights off.
Here we go.
Round one. Touch of the gloves. And Jason comes out firing. Jason out of the red corner, Jerome in the blue, marked by the red shin pads and the blue shin pads. Making our jobs easy.
Touching each other up with some leg kicks. Oh!
Oh, good right hand. Nice counter by Jerome.
2 hooks to the head, followed by a hook to the body.
I like the way Jerome's attacking the body early. That pays dividends.
Absolutely.
Jerome is winding up with that right hand.
He really is. He's throwing haymakers.
Oh!
Oh, he's putting it on.
Back to the body. This is a street fight up on the cage here.
Yeah, they're brawling.
And Jason's smiling, welcoming it.
Could be that Cheshire smile.
I like what I see out of Jason though. He's opening up with his jab. He's finding his range. He's looking to set things up.
Jerome just taking a deep, heavy breath. There's a lot of action in the first round.
Yeah, you know, you get that first round adrenaline dump, and you can empty the tank pretty quickly.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially early in your career, you know, these are novice fights, and this is where they come to learn. Jerome is loading up with that right hand.
Oh, but it's landing though. You think
Good.
Jason could counter with a left hook?
You know, the speed at which a fight takes place sometimes, especially in the first round,
Ooh, nice.
takes a little bit of an adjustment. Doesn't look like neither one of these guys need to adjust.
Oh.
Action-packed first round.
Nice first round, nice first round.
We got Jerome Huger in the blue corner. He's 28 years old, born in the Bronx, out of the Fight Lab. His head trainer is Carlos Felsen and Crew Fitz. He's been training combat sports his whole life. This is his first year of dedicating his training to striking. The reason he's fighting is during the pandemic, he had nothing to do.
There you
He
go.
wanted to compete.
I tell you what, though, that must have been such a release to start training like that during the pandemic and then have that.
Yeah, you know, especially during that time, you need an outlet.
Absolutely.
And over in the red corner, we've got Jason Valenzuale. He's 22 years old, from Nyack, New York. As we mentioned, he's from Rigoro Gym with his head trainer, Ricky. Notable training partners, Mike Frezza, who we just spoke about, who is the current champion for flex fights. And Jason's only been training for 6 months. For two guys that have a combined 1.5 years worth of training experience, they look pretty composed in that first round.
They really do. They were working the jab. They had nice technique, throwing nice combinations. They're putting on a good showing.
You know, like I said, the speed of a fight, especially being your first fight with, you know, a short amount of time in training, the speed at which the fight takes place is an adjustment. And the speed at which you're competing at is an adjustment. You know, it takes a while to figure out your cardio. You know, when you got that adrenaline, you're under the bright lights and there's a crowd watching and there's people like us with headsets on talking about you.
That's right. Oh.
Oh, big right hand.
Jerome going back to the well with that right.
You see a clear distinction in styles here. You have Jason trying to work his jab and Jerome coming in behind the power, loading up that right hand.
Yeah, it's finding a home for it still.
It certainly is.
Well, there you go.
Nice counter right hand from Jason.
Right
Lead hook to
down.
right hand. Jason's had a smile on his face the whole time.
Oh! That was a slip. Jason steps in with a left hook. Jerome following back with that right.
You can see now, after that high-paced first round, that Jerome has slowed down just a little bit.
Looks like we might have got a little bit of groin shot here. Do you know how long they have to recover here?
Usually you're given 5 minutes.
Copy that.
Although I don't know that I've ever seen a fighter take the full 5. This is the time where you're thankful for cups. You know, even with the cup and even with the shin pads, those kicks at full speed.
It's just the impact.
Yeah, and it's the delayed impact.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you saw it a little bit there. A few seconds later, you saw him wince. He's firing back now.
I like what I see out of Jason counter.
Oh.
Jason's not letting Jerome dictate the pace of the fight. Even though Jerome is coming, he's the aggressor coming forward, throwing power. Oh, big knee.
I think you might have hurt him with that one. Got to watch those low kicks.
I like the diverse attack out of Jerome. Jerome is attacking on all planes. You see him going to the body, attacking the head, and now in the second round, he came out chopping at Jason's legs. Good diverse attack.
Nice
and
work
now we
behind
see
the jab.
a clean jab out of Jerome.
Yep.
Jerome's showing some versatility. Jason, as I was going to say that Jason needs to start countering, he starts landing a big right hand to finish the round. Mickey, how long have you been training at Rigoro?
I started training at Rigoro right when they had opened up. I was with Ricky when he came to UFC gym. So I've been lucky enough to be with Ricky for about 4 years now.
All right. I met Ricky when he had Mike come down to the island to fight, and that's how I ended up in the seat tonight. Ricky wanted me to do the commentary. I do commentary for one of the shows down on the island, and he invited me up here. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys.
Absolutely. It's great to have you here, brother. Do you do any training yourself?
I do. I've been training for 15 years. I'm semi-retired, I guess you could say. My last fight was in 2016.
Okay.
I was looking to make a comeback in 2019, and then the world ended.
Yes, it did.
I still like my seat, though. I still have front row seats.
Oh, this is the best seat in the house.
All right, third and final round. And Jerome comes out attacking the legs.
Yeah, Jerome looking a lot fresher.
I'm impressed by the conditioning for two debuting fighters, especially Jerome. Jerome came out starting. Oh, furious. Oh, big right hand.
That was a big hook.
That was a vicious combination by Jerome. Caught that overhand right behind his lead hook, and that landed flush.
Jerome's got a lot of support in the house tonight. They're going nuts for him.
And they're directly in his corner, figuratively and literally.
Jason putting it back on him.
And Jason's got a smile on his face.
He's enjoying it. He's loving it.
I'm impressed by the conditioning that Jerome has shown because Jerome has kept a very high pace. Oh, big right hand, and that's it. Wow.
That was a big drop.
Wow. Jerome Huger showing the power. A big overhand right. And Jerome gets the stoppage late in the third round.
Yeah, he was throwing those haymakers the entire fight, and that one was just too much for Jason to take.
Nice fight, good fight. That guy fought good too.
Great fight.
You got him.
We got him.
Nice job, brother.
Well,
By the way, I had you on board.
if the first fight is any indication of how the rest of this night is going to go, we should be buckling up because that was a very exciting first fight.
Absolutely.
Round one split. I had you win round two. Nice job.
Excellent debut from Jerome Huger against a real tough and durable opponent, Jason Valenzuale. He did not back down that entire fight. He was countering very well, and ultimately the power of Jerome.
Yeah, you could see the power difference from when Jerome was landing and as opposed to when Jason was landing. Jason was firing back the whole time, but those heavy shots were just adding up.
Yeah. Credit to Jason and Jerome for setting the tone for the night.
Absolutely. Jason made his way back to the stool.
First fight of the night at RFC Fight Night 2 ends with an exclamation, a big knockout in the third round from Jerome Huger out of the Fight Lab.
Huge.
In front of all of his fans.
Right in
who
front
are
of all of his
literally sitting directly behind his blue corner. I don't know if you could ask for a better debut from Jerome.
No, getting that knockout like that, 10 feet in front of your friends and family, put a stamp on it.
And you hear the crowd giving a round of applause to Jason as he gets back to his feet, appreciating the effort in the fight tonight and wishing him well and happy to see him up on his feet.
He's a good dude. I'm friends with him. He'll be back. He's got a lot of heart. He's tough.
He showed a lot of heart in that fight. He didn't back down at all. He was countering well. You know, he looked a little physically outmatched, but his technique kept him in that fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee put a stop to this at 1 minute 4 seconds into the third round. Give it up for your winner by way of knockout, fighting out of the blue corner, Jerome Huger.
Great fight.
Nice round of applause for Jerome. People in the house are excited now. We're going to have a great night.